Alright guys, let's talk about how these stubby impacts eat batteries. And you can let me know your opinion because I know there's a lot of impact wrench experts on YouTube and battery experts. And you can let me know what you think about this. So this battery, this is the new high output 5 amp hour. And where I am from, in my country, this costs $168, over $170 with tax. All right. I know you get it for $70 or $100, but where I am from, it costs over $170 for this battery at Home Depot. Okay. If you look on the back of the battery, you can see how it's been like dug in and the plastic's been like scraped away. This is only from using this battery one time in that video testing the new stubby. All right, so we'll put that down. This battery, it's obviously older. It's an XC 6 amp hour, and this impact is obviously older. So there's nothing wrong with this battery. You saw it still makes great power. There's no issues. So we pull it out. And this battery, it costs $100 where I'm from. Regular price, I think it's around like $150. So these are not cheap either. And it does have the regular issues. If you look up M12 battery repair on YouTube, you'll see so many videos about people having to change the shoe, glue it back on, or replace parts and stuff like that. Let me show you something. On the back of this battery, you can see those two little wear marks here. And this one's obviously all cracked up. Okay. At what point, like this battery's been eaten up. I know you're thinking about like eaten up as in like battery life, how many bars are left, but this battery's literally been eaten up by the impact. So at what point do you consider this like compromised? And I mean it as in, if you watch the news in the past year or so, and I'm not pointing out Milwaukee or any other tool brand, you'll find like stories about lithium batteries catching fire, tool batteries, not just like e-bikes and what are those, like e-scooters and stuff like that. No, e-bikes, yeah, e-scooters, right? So but actual like tool batteries. And I'm just wondering, like, what point do you say, no, I gotta get rid of this battery? Because performance-wise, there's nothing wrong with this battery, right? And it's such a shame to dispose of something like this just because the vibration kills the case like this, right? Still making power, no real issues, but is this not safe or what? Like, that's kind of crazy. And if you look at videos of M12 repairs, you'll find all kinds of people having similar issues, and it usually is just from like the impacting. All right, you don't really find this an issue on like something like this. Something like this, you don't really get the issue on these tools. if you look on this impact, you can actually see the little two wear marks right here. And this little bar that goes across, or raised lip. And those are the matching marks on the battery. Now, on the new stubby, they actually have these like two metal prongs that stick out, or springs that stick out, and when you slide the battery in, they lock on into this little channel right here. Because people were having so many problems with these clips breaking off and the battery falling out, so now they have these two metal prongs that go down and click in to help hold the battery in. Now, this battery was never on the new stubby. This was on the new stubby one time. If you look here, you can see how straight these are, like perpendicular to the body. Nice sharp edge. No real wear on here. If you look on here, just from using this one time in the new stubby, it is already, you can see it's already worn it at an angle. And in the video, I was like, what is all this powder coming out of the new stubby? It was the plastic being like shaved off of here, getting stuck inside the, getting stuck around the springs. Guys, I just dropped this battery while making this video and this broke off. Like, you heard that? And this broke off. Like, come on. You can't drop a battery. Look at this. It's totally messed up now. Fuck. This is $170 battery. $100 on sale. Still $100 battery just for one battery. $100. God damn it. How the hell does that happen? Alright. So anyways, back to this. There was so much plastic being worn off of this. Like, you can see it actually on the springs. It's crazy. So how long before those springs completely like disintegrate this little lip? I don't know, really. Or maybe cause cracking. I'm not really sure. Gosh, that's awful. Anyways, it's just something I wanted to point out. You know, at what point do you worry and have to throw this out? Because you don't want these things to go up in flames. And again, I'm not pointing out like Milwaukee in particular, but like any lithium batteries, they're obviously a concern nowadays. So yeah, gosh, even on here you can actually see the plastic. See all that little red dust? Even on here, you can actually see the plastic. See all that little red powder? That's only from one use. Crazy.